Hello. I am in a
Hello, sir. Very good afternoon.
very new experience today. Feeling very vibrant, like my guest, who is so young, and I was inspired for about this interview when I met her, and I came to know of her passion. Her passion is in general fitness, and her passion is fitness through running. Now, most of the times we are running for this, running for that, but actually those who know actually know that running will be against PCOS, in the sense PCOS will face an opposition once we start running. And I am taking this today in an interview format, and what we are going to uh, have today is this wonderful lady who is going to tell us something about PCOS. She is aware of the fact, and we all know that the increasing challenge of PCOS is both real and virtual. And we all know that exercise is one of the essential components for controlling it. I'm using the word controlling it because my guest is going to elaborate more on that, not using the word treating it. And when I'm telling of my guest, see her, see the enthusiasm, and look at her from these pictures as to her passion for running and fitness. I am fortunate. She is a consultant OBGYN at Ridhorkar Hospital in Nagpur, did her MBBS at Nagpur, MS at Navi Mumbai, stood cleared of a DNB at the first attempt, did a senior residency at KEM Pune, and basic and advanced obstetric USG she has specialized in. Received a Young Scientist Award. Interestingly, her mother got a Young Scientist oration. And that time I was the president of Foxy. And here we have a Young Scientist Award winner. She also got a Best Paper Award, shows her research aptitude. She cleared MRCOG, has understandably participated and won many state level public champions competitions and multiple personality concerts. She is very versatile. Run with Rucha community she has found at such a young age. Her areas of passion, this is her area of passion, that is PCOS and lifestyle medicine, and she got an outstanding student award with 7 academic distinctions in her academic career. And this is what she is going to talk with us today, and that is about running against PCOS. And it will be an interview format, and that is what we are about to start. There she is.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the elaborate introduction, sir. It's a true privilege to be able to do this. I'm so happy and I feel so honored to be doing this with you, sir. Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you. God bless you. God bless you. As Swami Vivekananda said, every moment of your existence should be for the good of humanity and mankind.
Humanity.
And
Yes.
that
Yes,
is
sir. I
why I
agree.
am using her talent today. Therefore,
Yes, sir.
she. Okay, let us start with a very simple looking question. In simple
Yes,
terms,
sir.
everyone in your consulting room, my consulting room, is frequently using this word PCOS. In simple terms, can you
Yes.
tell us what is PCOS?
So to put it simply, PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, where the defect lies in the ovary. So the ovary is dysfunctional. That's why it is not able to produce hormones, which leads to ovulatory dysfunction, hormonal imbalance, insulin resistance, irregular periods, and hyperandrogenism, which can contribute in symptoms like acne and hirsutism. So we can say it is a reproductive metabolic endocrinopathy, which is affecting multiple symptoms and thus appearing as a cluster of symptoms. That's why we call it as a syndrome, polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Excellent. Can you tell us, to me as a common man, that can it have long-term bearings? Say a woman, PCO, you are focused on reproductive function. Fine. Is it possible that PCOD or PCOS is just one manifestation of so many other challenges it may be causing? Please guide us if it is so. If not, we'll forget about it.
Yes. So I use the word metabolic. So it is a part of a metabolic syndrome which can appear as a cluster of other disorders. In fact, if a patient is having PCOS, she can ultimately develop type 2 diabetes mellitus or the metabolic syndrome or major cardiovascular disorders if left untreated or ignored. So PCOS is a multi-systemic, multi-hormonal involving condition which needs to be targeted and managed effectively if caught on earlier.
Cancer? PCOS and cancer?
Yes, sir, it can. If left untreated and ignored, it surely can lead to, it can be way more catastrophic that it can appear.
Yes.
So it's better to curb it and it's better to be safe than sorry.
Beautiful. This is wonderful message. Why I am telling wonderful message? Because, most of the times when people around 35, 40 completed childbearing or whatever, they come and they are advised that you are obese or you are having diabetes or this and that. Start exercising now. Okay. Start dietary regulation. You have said, and your age is also such, that let us catch them young.
Yeah.
So do you feel that if they start young, these things, I know this is probably in genes, but then their manifestations can be controlled? Do you feel so?
Definitely. And I like to add one more word. PCOS is a lifestyle disorder. So once you manage the lifestyle, it's a disorder that can be controlled beautifully even without medication.
Oh, beautiful.
So it can start something as very small and it might appear to be insignificant, but if controlled early, you can conquer this quest against PCOS and subsequent consequences of PCOS.
Brilliant. This is very encouraging for those who must be listening this and who are going to see this. Start young and get results much faster and better. Excellent.
Yes.
Now, as a lifestyle, many times in lifestyle management, this comes and you are a patron of this. Why is exercise so important in PCOS?
So because exercise not only helps you reduce weight, but it also helps you regularize your hormonal imbalance, which is one of the major problems of PCOS. It can help you manage insulin resistance. It improves insulin sensitivity. It helps you lose weight. It helps manage your ovulatory dysfunction. It can help you tackle your irregular periods. And most importantly, exercise makes you feel good. So something that is making you feel good from inside will definitely have way better results than making you feel better from outside. So even 10 to 15% of weight loss or a little bit of lifestyle modification can have drastic impacts over the symptomatology of PCOS. So exercise is an excellent way. It's a medicine for tackling PCOS.
Sabash, excellent. But why I'm telling excellent is because I heard one of our senior gynecologists once telling a lecture that you give me 10% loss of weight and I give you 90% health.
Yes.
What better
Absolutely
business
correct.
deal than this? You have to just invest 10%, you lose by 10% if you are overweight, and 90% of your system start getting restored. Excellent. Now, by and large, what our impression of exercise, of course, now it has improved very heavily. See, the generation of my parents and your grandma, the great Dr. Ridhorkar, with whom I revere her. Now, she, in her generation, what was more important was that stabilizing yourself economically.
Right.
Then my generation of your, a little above your parents, is the generation where we stabilized economically, but we started fighting for quality of existence. Quality of existence. Say, we were looking for a house to live in. We were looking for a for say a car or a two-wheeler. Previously, it used to be moving around in bicycles. Now,
Right.
but as a side effect of that, probably we also started eating anap shanap. And now is your generation where people are conscious of health for sure. I see
Yes.
them in gyms. I am seeing them not still in huge amount for early morning walks, and some of them also running. So that is where I want to ask you, how does running fit into this PCOS management? Please.
So running is one of the most simple and effective aerobic exercise that is there. It is also very pocket friendly. All you need is one pair of good shoe. That's it. It will not only help you manage your weight, but it helps you stabilize your hormonal imbalance. It improves your insulin sensitivity, and thus it can lead to drastic results if done regularly and consistently. So, all you need is just motivation. You need to show up and go for a run. And most importantly, there is something called as a runner's high. It is release of endorphins which make you feel very happy and great. So, it stabilizes your mood, it makes you energetic, it makes you feel good about yourself. What else do you want? So, running is one of the easiest, simplest, cheapest way to start exercising and tackling PCOS.
This attracts me to add a little information. You are
Sure,
talking
sir.
about endorphins, but the release of endorphins, they say, you please correct me because you are a master here. It rises when we exercise or when we run or whatever form of exercise. It rises a little slowly, but then remains sustained
Stays
for
for
hours
long.
together.
Yes, absolutely correct. You are
And
correct.
therefore, probably that you said the feeling of goodness automatically comes in. And do you agree that are you addicted to running?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
yes.
You do
So
if you
once
have
you,
not run for 2-3 days, do you
I don't
feel
feel good. Yes.
withdrawal?
Yes, sir,
Yeah,
I
this
do. There is no sense of achievement. After a good run, I feel contented. I am at peace. I am home. So that's what a beauty of a good run is. It makes you feel good about yourself. You know you have done something amazing and your day is going to be good. The days I don't go for a run, something it's there is something pinching me.
this
I'm
is
not feeling
endorphin.
good about myself.
I feel these are endorphins. I know I have read it, but
Absolutely.
these are endorphins, better. This is
Absolutely
exactly the
correct.
withdrawal which occurs when an alcoholic doesn't get alcohol or a drug addict doesn't get
Alcohol.
drugs. This is exactly like that.
Absolutely.
So very good, excellently you have put forward. Uh, how much running do you recommend?
You will be surprised to know, sir, that you need not run a lot. You need not run longer distances. I'm not asking you to go run a marathon. Just 20 to 30 minutes of run 3 to 4 times a week. All in all, a total of 150 minutes a week, and you are good. You need not run very fast. You need not run very long. You just need to be consistent and at it, and automatically you shock your body shocks you back. That's what I feel. Excellent
Bargain,
bargain to
excellent.
have.
But then
Yes,
is it
excellent bargain.
necessary to run every day?
No, sir. You should give adequate rest and recovery to your body because if you run every day, running takes a toll on your ankle, knee, and hip joints. So you need to make sure that the ligaments and the muscles around these joints are strong and completely recovered. So make sure that you include proper recovery, proper sleep, you incorporate high protein diet so the muscle is recovered, and running slow, running with proper intervals eventually makes you run faster and be better at it. So you should listen to your body and incorporate recovery as well.
Because you are adding such wonderful information, I'm attracted to quiz you a little. Stretching. Is stretching important for runners?
Absolutely, sir. A proper warm up for 10 minutes before the run and a proper stretching for almost 20 minutes after a run is extremely crucial. You need to make sure that all your ligaments are probably stretched so that they are ready to recover. Running breaks the muscles. So you need to make sure that they are ready to recover and ready to recover quickly. Also, proper stretching will prevent injuries and ligament sprains. So you need to make sure that you incorporate warm up and stretching in your running routine.
We have equated, nearly equated running with God. Now, can this God cure PCOS?
There is no cure to PCOS, but it can definitely help you control the symptoms. Right in the beginning, I told you it's a syndrome. A syndrome is a cluster of symptoms, and it's a lifestyle disorder. So once you make adequate lifestyle modifications like running, you will be able to control the symptomatology, and you won't let PCOS control you. You will control PCOS.
Brilliant.
So, like
Brilliant.
that, running will
Brilliant.
definitely help you control the ill effects and ill symptoms of PCOS.
Brilliant. Uh, most of the subjects which you must be getting in your practice and what I get in my practice are subjects of PCOS who come for treatment of infertility. Does running
Right.
help in treating infertility?
Yes, but indirectly. Like I told you, running will help you manage the symptomatology. So once you start running, you will slowly realize that your periods have started getting regular. And once your periods are regular, your ovulatory dysfunction is managed, your hormonal imbalance is controlled, it will improve your chances at conception and help manage infertility as well.
So the entire system comes in line, and as an effect of
Yes,
that, that system which was not giving you results now starts giving results.
will
Excellent.
ultimately
Beautiful.
align.
Beautiful. I'm now going to forward some of the myths which I have heard in my consulting room regarding PCOS. Say, brilliant people like you also come. They might not be doctors, but they read. And through so many sources, they develop myths. So, some of the myths which I have seen, you please tell me whether this is a myth or a reality. Uh, Running can cure PCOS. You already told that no, it will manage PCOS. It will not cure PCOS. But a lady told me, sir, I am not going for running because only intense running works. What do you feel?
Not at all. In fact, you need to do moderate zone 2 training. What is zone 2 training? It is the zone where your heart rate increases 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. Basically, in simpler terms, while running, you should be able to talk to your colleague. You should be able to have a dialogue. So
Oh,
that is the pace. That is the pace you should ideally start running. It's okay even if you walk. Walk for some time. Then once you are comfortable, jog. Immediately when you are breathless, you can stop. Then again walk. This cycle is called jeffing. It is named after a famous runner, Jeff Galloway. So
correct.
Jeff Galloway introduced this technique called jeffing. So you need not do high intensity, fast paced sprint. All you need to do is moderate zone true training, and you need to make sure that you are consistent with it. And you will yourself realize that slowly, the distance is increasing. Slowly, the pace will also automatically increase because your breathing and your heart rate will align. So you need to be, I always tell my students, run slow to run fast. So
Slow.
make sure you start slow.
So that's slow. Okay, excellent. Uh, we all know that there are lean PCOS and there are obese PCOS. Do lean PCOS also need to exercise or run?
Absolutely, yes. So lean PCOS patients are patients with a BMI of less than 25. What we don't see is that BMI is a very inaccurate way of calculating obesity. We need to focus on visceral adiposity, the visceral fat, which is a contributing factor in insulin resistance even in lean patients. So,
Absolutely.
yes, even lean patients need to exercise to manage their hormonal imbalance, to manage their insulin resistance. They might need to exercise less as
Yes.
compared to obese PCOS, but exercise and lifestyle modification is required even in lean patients because there is something called as sarcopenia. which is called
Yes.
reduction in muscle mass.
Yes. Yes.
So lean PCOS patients need to improve their muscle strength,
mass.
and for that they have to incorporate running as well as strength training in their lifestyle
Too good.
modification.
Too good. You have gone in science without making it difficult. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
That is something which is laudable. Many women who are encouraged like this, okay, they tell that, sir, I am running now regularly or I am exercising regularly. She has PCOS, she sought help for PCOS, but I am not able to lose weight. Is her running going down the drain?
So I think the weighing scale is a very unfair way of knowing whether running is beneficial or not. The only parameter you need to focus on is whether you are feeling good. I think that a good run is the run that makes you feel good. So if that is attained, your body has automatically burned the fat that it had to. It has already burned the calories. Your hormones are automatically aligning. You will see that your periods will start getting regular once you have incorporated proper consistent running. So just looking at weighing scale and to see whether there is weight loss or not is just a very unfair way of seeing whether running is beneficial or not. There are so many other benefits which are getting completely sidelined in that
This is a very
process.
brilliant message. Why I'm so happy about it is because, you know, you have given a clinical criteria unknowingly to all exercisers, regular exercisers like me, or to all women or men, children of men, the male children of PCOS mothers are, you will agree, are also likely to have, they may not have a polycystic ovarian disease, but the dangers you said about diabetes,
Metabolic
about
syndrome. Yes,
cardiac,
sir.
and all these metabolic
Yes, sir.
syndromes, they will suffer from that also. So at one shot, you have given them for us a clinical criteria for them a day-to-day life. If you, the moment you reach the moment when you feel good about your running, and that is where your system has already started creating magic.
Started working.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. More running gives faster results. Is it true?
No,
Is the belief
it's
true?
not.
No.
No,
No.
you should not. I tell you, listen to your body. You will realize once your legs are hurting, you know that lactate threshold level is reached. Stop. When it starts hurting, when you start getting cramps, stop. It's perfectly fine. Listen to your body, know when to stop. Do not run every day. Give adequate rest and recovery. Eat high protein diet. Do not indulge into these diets which are fads. Do not indulge into having eating disorders. Many runners I see that they just don't eat after a run. I said your body has just depleted its glycogen stores. You need to eat carbohydrates for recovery. You need to eat proteins for making sure that your muscles are building. So do not run a lot. Run a little, but run regularly. Be consistent. Show up every day. That is what that matters.
Excellent. We have got 5-10 minutes more, and we will finish in that. Common mistakes which people do. PCOS people, they start too fast. Good or bad? Bad.
Very bad, sir.
Very bad. I like that.
Slowly and
Only focusing
slowly
on
and
weight.
regularly.
Only
Very
focusing on weight.
wrong.
Not good. You
No.
already said. I just wanted to repeat it. It is said that a woman who is or even a man, an individual exercising, even if he is a shade overweight, he is more healthy than a person who is lean and not exercising.
Absolutely, I agree.
Absolutely.
100%.
Rest days, I want you to repeat. Rest days are a must.
Yes, absolute must. Do not
Expecting
exercise
every day,
7 days
6 days
a
a
week.
week, 7 days a week.
Do not.
No,
No,
find
no.
time
3 to 4 is enough.
enough so that
Enough.
your muscles get this recovery and expecting quick results.
Very wrong. You should
Very wrong.
not expect quick results ever.
And these days, when the share market falls, people tend to run away. The same way here, if the results are not getting, their consistency are not coming. Their consistency goes away. Isn't it this bad, or is it okay?
This, I would not encourage this type of running. I don't want you to run away. In fact, health is the best investment one can make.
Oh,
My friends
absolutely.
always say health is wealth, but I say that's wrong. Health is way much more
Much more,
than wealth.
much more.
So it's one investment that you just can't ignore. And it is a long-term investment. You are in it for the long run, as I like
And
to say.
beta, Gujarati, there is a saying. There is a Pehlu sukh te jate nare. I will translate. Pehlu sukh te jate nare. First happiness, first joy is your personal health. You are healthy. That is the first joy. Rest all others. Now, ignoring sleep and stress in subjects with PCOS, your word on them.
So it's a combination of, it's not just running, it's running, diet, sleep, stress, reducing screen time. It's a combination of all these things which need to be managed harmoniously. So you need to focus on your sleep. You need to make sure that all your stressors are turned off. Only then will your body be able to recuperate and you will be able to listen to your body better. You need to remove stressors. You need to remove all the bad habits which are stimulating you one way or the other. You need to make sure that you are sleeping at least 8 hours a day. Only then, not only it will improve your performance in running, but it will improve your health holistically
in general,
as a
yes,
whole.
holistically. Beautiful.
In general,
excellent.
yes.
Before I put you on the last message, the dictum which is being dictated these days is 4 very important tenets on which you build your life nowadays: diet, exercises, sleep, and meditation. Meditation has been accepted by Lancet, by our science, by allopathic science. It is not some hokum pokum.
Absolutely.
Okay, it is accepted scientifically, studied with different endorphin and other levels, and it has been found that these 4 tenets, if you build your health on, your building is very strong and very beautiful. Last message from you before we conclude.
So, like you just said, for me, running is very similar to meditation because when we are meditating, we are focusing on breathing, we are letting our thoughts calm down. That is exactly something that I do when I'm running.
Sabash.
So, for me, running is very meditative. And PCOS, don't let PCOS define you. Don't let it control you. In fact, you can control it by just very simple and effective lifestyle modifications, which can yield great results one run at a time. So start running, keep running, and you will be able to conquer this quest of PCOS in no time. In fact, sir, with your blessings and guidance, I would like to take this opportunity to virtually launch my Run with Rucha, Run Against PCOS initiative, which is a running community that I'm trying to build in Nagpur. It is going to be a run club where women of reproductive age groups would be able to run together, train together, and conquer this quest of PCOS together. It's a collision of the two worlds that I love the most, gynecology and running. So, with your blessings and guidance, sir, this is one of the best opportunities and best timing to launch this run club, Run with Rucha.
Wonderful, wonderful. This was one of the finest interaction I had in years.
Thank you so
I am
much,
very
sir.
blessed to have such wonderful inputs from you. I am sure once we put it online, I am sure many blessings will come to you, and because you have given wonderful information, scientific information, no hokum pokum, and encourage people without making them frightened. And that was your very important message. Don't get frightened. Just start and see how the results come. May God bless you.
Sure.
and looking
Thank
forward
you so
to
much, sir.
involving you still more in some similar
Yes,
such
sir. It
common
would
thing.
be my privilege, sir. It will.
God,
This
God,
was an
God bless you.
honor. I'll cherish it all my life. Thank
God
you so
bless
much,
you.
sir.
God bless you.